welcome back. So today is probably my most exciting video thus far. I kept kind of going back and forth on if I even wanted to share, but then I was like, you know what? I found some really good bargains. I feel like the vibe that I'm kind of going for is popular right now, so if I could share some insight with anyone who is kind of looking for similar items, then I am happy to do so. So, without any further ado, I am going to share some of my wedding decor that I have purchased. A lot of this stuff is very easy to find, it's very affordable. Maybe not the exact items, but at least to give ideas of places to look for similar items. And I'm so excited. As an interior designer, the look of this space is very important to me. And the fact that we were spending money on stuff, I wanted it to be stuff that I really loved and that I could use in the future in my own home as well. So some of the stuff isn't very typical wedding decor, but it's beautiful and it really goes with the whole vibe of what we are trying to create. So I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already so that you can join in on my little YouTube family here, and we will get right into the video. So I'm gonna start with probably like the centerpiece stuff that's not flowers. We are doing florals as well, which obviously I can't show you. But I will start with the centerpiece stuff that's not florals and then kind of just work my way around. I am surrounded out of frame by a ton of stuff, so I kind of have to just stand still so I don't break anything. But the first thing that I want to start with is the look we're going for is like mixed metals, geometric vibes, lots of glass and metals mixed together. Puppies? Sorry. So, the first thing that I have is we have different sized glass and gold metal terrariums, various sizes, shapes, colors of metals, but the idea is that some of them will have just candles in them and other ones will have different types of botanicals or greenery put in them. So we've got some really large ones like this, and then we have some medium-sized ones that are kind of like this, and then we also have some smaller ones that are like this. There will be a different mix of them on different tables. I will have 12 guest tables and I will have one head table. We're not doing a sweetheart table, we are sitting with our bridal party, and that is the head table. So 6 of the guest tables will be different arrangements of the metal and glass terrariums with candles and botanicals, and then the other 6 tables will be large floral centerpieces with some candles too. I love candles. I want candles everywhere, and we are doing some scented and some unscented because I'm one that thinks that scent really does capture memory, and so I wanted to have our event and our wedding have its own scent. So we will have some scented candles throughout as well, pleasantly scented. The next thing, I should say, all of the different terrariums we got at either Home Goods or Hobby Lobby, and they're all mix matched. None of them are exactly the same, and I like that more eclectic look, so that was done purposely. Next is all of the tables will have table numbers. These are our table numbers. They are wooden and they are painted in a gold metallic finish. I got these off of Oriental Trading. They have a wedding section called Marry Me that has incredible stuff. I will say that the quality is not through the roof, but it is decent and it looks really well. And for a one-time event, I think that they are perfect for what I wanted them for. I got 24 of them, so from tables 1 to 24 for $40. I know that I don't have 24 tables, but that's just how they were sold, and I thought even to use half for $40 in comparison to all of the other prices of them like this that I was looking was definitely a bargain, so I didn't mind spending that money. So yeah, these are really nice, and I like that it spells it out and it's not just the number itself. Next little item we have here is we have a bunch of these, what are these even called? Like time thingy-mabobs? We're just gonna go with time thingy-mabobs. We are kind of playing off of a timing is everything theme. So there is gonna be references of time throughout the reception decor. So we have these in rose gold and regular gold sand, and these will be in a really, really cool display. I don't want to spoil it because I think it's going to look really incredible once it's done, and I can't wait to share, but keep an eye out for this. I think this display is going to be pretty cool. Alrighty, so then moving on to more of like the odds and ends kind of stuff. The chairs that we're doing for the guest tables are going to be more of like a French farm style dark wood chair with an ivory cushion, and the table linens are ivory, and we'll also have gold chargers on the tables as well, but that stuff is being rented, so I don't have it to show it to you. Another decor thing that we have is going to be, we're having this massive, it's actually a pool table that's being covered to be a large table, which is where we will have our guest book, our card box, where the gifts will go, etc. So we have 2 flower arrangements from the florist that will be on there, and then I found this at Hobby Lobby on sale for $11, and it's mirrored, so you're going to see yourself. But it is one of these Apparan signs that I'm going to set in the middle with the 2 flower arrangements on either side, which I think is really pretty. And then, like I said, on that table we will also have our card box. So playing on the glass and metal theme, this is the card box. I got this at Joann Fabrics, and it was $60. However, I bought it with a 50% off coupon, so I only paid $30 for it. And that would be another tip. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, all of those craft stores, they always have sales and coupons. So if you time it right and you don't wait till the last minute, you can really buy things on sale and save a lot of money. So this is the card box, so we will have this sitting on that table as well. And then along with that, I found these 2, sorry, I don't want to break it. I found these 2 signs at Hobby Lobby. So one of them looks like this, and it says guest book. And we'll have this on that table with our guest book in front of it. Again, $15. I got it on sale, 50% off at Hobby Lobby, so $7.50, and it stands by itself. And then they also had the same sign that says gifts. So I got this one as well, which I'll have sitting on the other side of the same table with the card box, and then space for folks to leave gifts if they bring one. And this was $12.99 and 50% off. So really love those. I love the gold, I love the calligraphy, I love the metal. Ties in perfectly with our whole theme. So, speaking of guest book, this is like a very fun and silly way that we were able to kind of show our personality, show our relationship at our wedding. So, living in Central Florida, we love Disney. We go to Disney all the time. We are annual pass holders. Some of our first dates were at Disney, and it just holds a very fun, special place in our hearts. And we wanted to incorporate it in a very silly way, so we decided to make our guest book one of the official Disney autograph books. And we also got the really silly Disney pins to go along with it. I know it's not traditional, I know it's kind of silly and childish, but for us, this is just a little nod to us and our personalities and something that we love. And I just think it's a really sweet touch. And so we will have this be our guest book for guests to sign and write little notes and give us their own autographs. So this, I love this. This means so much, and I think it's so sweet. So that is our guest book. Another cute little things is for cocktail hour. I liked the idea of having like the personalized cocktail napkins, but I don't know. To be honest with you, I thought it was maybe like a waste of money because they're not necessarily expensive, but they're not cheap, and it's just a napkin that ends up in the trash. But I liked the idea of having like a special touch. So I was perusing the mothership of Target in the dollar section, which is my favorite section of Target, and I found these packs of cocktail stirs, and they were $1 for 10, so I grabbed all of them, and I just thought they were really sweet. They're just these plastic cocktail stirs that say cheers, and they have gold glitter throughout them, and I just thought during cocktail hour and during the reception when people order actual cocktails, not just beer and wine, this is a nice little touch for the bartender to throw in to the drinks to make it a little bit more festive, and I just thought it was a really sweet touch, and it was super affordable. I got 150 of them for $15, so I thought that was a really, really cool little touch to add. And then for other little personal touches, we have name cards. I got this off of a shop off of Etsy, and we had all of the names cut out of acrylic. And I actually ordered them in clear because it was much cheaper. And then I just bought a can of spray paint, and I just spray painted them. And so we'll just have these sitting at the place settings for each person on the napkin. And I just thought that was a really cool personal touch and a little pricey, but probably the most personalized thing that we're doing. And I just thought that was a really sweet touch. So I got all of these names, this is mine, Lola, printed that will sit on everyone's plate. So I really like that. We had these made. So we are doing a sparkler exit, and we bought these like pails, if you will, that we'll fill with sand and put the sparklers inside. But my mom thought it would be really cute to add a tag to them. So we have these printed, and it says, Lauren and Justin, let love sparkle, and then it has our wedding date on it. And you just put these through the sparklers, and it's just a really sweet personal touch. I'm not sure how much these were. My mom ordered them, but they couldn't have been too expensive. And I just thought that it was such a nice personal touch to add to our little sparkler exit. All right, we're kind of coming to an end here. So I love balloons. I am a balloon person, and I know traditionally you're not supposed to maybe have balloons at weddings, but I don't care. It's a party, it's a celebration, so for me that means balloons. So we are going to have a lot of the big jumbo balloons all throughout the space. I don't have them to show you because we are getting them from the party store, but I did find these ones at Hobby Lobby, again 50% off, and I thought these were so cute to add into the big bouquet bundles that we're gonna have of balloons. So there are 2 balloons here, one says Mr. and one says Mrs. And I thought for the 2 bundles that will be on either side of the DJ, it'd be really cute to add the Mr. and the Mrs. into those, because we will be Mr. and Mrs. And Yeah, I love balloons. I'm so excited. It's probably one of the things I'm most excited about. And trust me, many people have voiced their opinion on balloons at a wedding, but I don't care. I love it, and I'm so excited. Alrighty, a few more. So, at Home Goods, I found this, and it is one of those like fairy lights garlands, but this one actually has clips on it, and it comes with these cards that say best day ever, and you can add some photographs as well. And I just thought that was so cool. And we're not doing a head table like this to where there will be a front of it. We're just doing a normal table with our bridal party and ourselves. But I thought either in front of the DJ's table or on our cake table, which is something a little bit unique as well, which I can't wait to show you, this could be really, really cool. This was very, very affordable. It was $7.99, and I just think that's such a cute touch. And you wouldn't necessarily think Home Goods would have wedding decor, but they do. You just have to keep an eye out on their stuff because it comes and goes so quickly. Speaking of Home Goods, speaking of Home Goods, I also got this from Home Goods, and this, these are what our chairs are gonna look like actually. These are the same chairs we're renting. And so these are just wooden bride and groom, wooden like names, if you will. And we are gonna just tie them to the back of the chairs of the two chairs that we're gonna sit at. And it does come with like a burlap, you can kind of see here, like a burlap twine, which I'm gonna change out for a satin ribbon just because I think it looks a little bit dressier. But these were fairly inexpensive. I wanna say they were around like the $5 or $6 mark. And I just thought that's a really cute touch to add to the back of our chairs. All right, two more things. So the very first thing we ever bought when we got engaged, we had no idea about anything at all. But we were on a weekend away. We were in South Florida, and we went into Anthropologie, and I saw these toasting flutes or champagne glasses, and I fell in love. And I guess you could say this is kind of what started or inspired the whole idea of the wedding and the decor and how we wanted it to go. And so these are our toasting flutes, and it's kind of hard to see, but they are engraved with this gold floral detail, and they are so beautiful. So these are our toasting flutes. There's one for me and one for Justin, and these have not broken. Knock on wood. These have not broken in over a year and a half. I keep them wrapped and rewrapped in a box, so we just have a little bit while to go until the actual wedding. But I love these, and I think that this is going to be so beautiful on our table as well. And then the last thing that I want to show you is actually my ring bearer, who's my nephew. Instead of him carrying a pillow, I wanted something a little bit different. And so I saw this little box at Hobby Lobby. I got it again, 50% off, so it was $10. And we just filled it with some moss. But it's this like metal and glass box that we filled with moss. And we are just going to set our rings here in the moss, and he can just carry this box down the aisle instead of a pillow. And I just think it's really sweet, and then that's something that we can put in our home, in our bedroom, to keep our rings, maybe on my night side table, because I don't wear my rings at night. I can put my rings in there or something like that. But I just think that was so sweet and a little bit different, and it ties everything from the ceremony to the reception together. So that's it, guys. That's all I have to show for right now. We are doing quite a bit of DIY projects, which I'm really excited about. I like being able to create things. I put my heart into it, and this whole wedding is nothing but my heart. And so I am really happy to be creating things as well, some different decor elements, which I will share as well. Maybe not necessarily in a video, but I will definitely share the best way that I can figure out how to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that if you are looking for any of these items, I gave you some ideas of places where you can look, or given you ideas in general if you are kind of stuck in that place of not really sure what you want to do. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.